Welcome! In front of me I have Motorola Moto E22 and I'm gonna show you a few tricks you can use on this phone. First I'm gonna show you how to enable and how to disable the dark theme on this phone. So let's open the settings by swiping upwards on the home screen to open the app menu, then scrolling down and tapping on the settings icon. In settings, find the option called display and tap on it. And here you should see the option called dark theme. And to enable the dark theme, simply tap on the switch next to it. And once you enable the theme, the background of the screen will go black and the text will be whitish. Basically how the dark theme works. And to disable the dark theme, simply tap on the switch again. You can also tap on the dark theme option right here to open the menu, and here you can make a schedule for it. So basically when it should turn on automatically and when it should turn off automatically. So you can tap on schedule, and here you have two options, or three options rather. None, if this option is selected, you have no schedule. Then we have the turn ons at custom time. So if you select this option, you will be able to set the start time and end time according to your liking. So if you tap on start time, you can set the hour on which the dark theme should be turning on, and you can do it by tapping on the clock or by swiping on the clock like this, and then minutes. So basically first you set hours, then minutes, and once you're done you can tap on OK. Next we have the end time, so basically the time on which it will be turning off, and you can again set the hours, minutes, and once you're done you can tap on OK. And now my dark theme will be turning on at 9:15 p.m. and the turning off at 6:13 or rather 14 a.m. Okay, let's go back. And that's how you enable and disable the dark theme. Let's go back to settings. And now I'm gonna show you how to change the navigation type for the system. So basically the way we navigate our system on our phone. So we can scroll down, find the option called the system, tap on it, then tap on gestures, and here we have the option called system navigation. Tap on it, and here we have two types. The default one is the three button navigations, or rather navigation, and what it does is basically you will have the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen with three buttons: the recent tasks button, home screen button, and the back button. And that's how the three button navigation works. The second option is the gesture navigation, and if you select this option, the navigation bar will disappear and you will need to use the gestures to navigate the system. So for example, if you want to go back, you need to swipe from the right or left edge of the screen to the middle of the screen. You will see this arrow right here, as you can see, and once you release the finger, you will go back. That's how it works. Quite simple. If you want to go to home screen, you swipe up from the bottom of the screen, like this. And if you want to open the recent tasks, you swipe up from the bottom, but hold in the middle for a second or two, like this. You can also tap on the settings icon right here, and you can enable or disable the options like swipe to invoke the assistant. So if you swipe up from the bottom corner, it will open the assistant, Google Assistant, I believe, like this, and you can enable or disable this option. And you can also set the sensitivity of the edges, so basically the area from which you will be able to swipe from. You can make it big or low, and once you're done you can go back. Okay, let's bring it back to button navigation and go back to the gestures, and that's how you change the navigation or system navigation. Now, I'm gonna show you another feature right here in gestures, which is power touch. If you tap on it, here you can enable it or disable it by tapping on the switch right here. And once you enable it, you'll be able to open a shortcut menu by tapping on the power button twice. So if you tap on it twice, it will open this menu, and we can customize this menu. It allows you to basically have shortcuts for different apps and functions. So you can tap on the settings right here or open the menu and tapping on the settings icon. And once you open the settings, you will have this menu right here. And we can basically customize what's on the list. We can remove or add the apps or tools by tapping on the minus to remove them, or by scrolling through the list of apps, and you can find the app to select it, check the box next to it to add it to the list, or uncheck it to remove it. And you can only have up to 6 apps or tools on the list. So for example, I'm gonna add something like Chrome, maybe YouTube, and let's see what we have in tools. We can add back to home, recent calls, or switch to the last app. This could be quite useful. And also let's remove this one. And if you want, you can also add the contact from your contacts list. So we can tap on add contacts, allow. Oh, we don't have any contacts on our phone, so never mind. But if you had any contacts, you could add them to basically quickly call them with the shortcut. Okay, so let's add something different like slides. And once you're done customizing the menu, you can simply open it and you have the shortcuts. You can open the YouTube. You can use the go to the previous app, like that. Quite useful feature, honestly. Okay, let's go back to settings. So that's how you enable or disable the power touch. Let's go back to gestures, and here we have a couple more things. For example, we have the double press power key option. And if you tap on it, here you can select what double pressing the power button does. And we have none, launch assistant, and launch camera. So by default, the launch assistant is enabled. So if you double press the power button, it will open the assistant. But you can select launch camera. And if you select this option, it will open the camera app. And also, if you don't want to use this option, you can select none. And now when you press the double, or rather press the power button twice, it will nothing will happen basically. Okay, next option we have is fast torch, and if you enable this option, you can quickly turn off or turn on the flashlight on your phone by making a karate chop movement. So basically something like this, and the flashlight is turned on and turned off. And you can enable or disable this option right here by tapping on the switch. And the last option right here is the 3-finger screenshot, and you can enable basically this option. And what it does, it allows you to take a screenshot by placing 3 fingers on the screen like this. Okay, and one last option I want to show you is to enable or disable the option that power button ends the call. So we can go back to settings, open the accessibility menu. Here, scroll down, find the option called System Controls, and here we have the option called Power Button Ends Call. And this allows you to end the call by pressing the power button. It's quite useful if you want to quickly end the call with somebody. I like it, honestly, and I recommend it. Okay, of course, if you don't like it, you can disable it if you want. And once you're done, you can close the settings. And that's about all. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video.